Well, that's kind of unusual. Can I use my nature skills to find out if I can tell if this is a natural or unnatural?
You may roll, yes.
That is
Nice.
21.
What?
Nature.
Yeah.
Something... The plants look as if they died of something toxic.
Oh, cool. And now we're standing in a pool.
This is the only
I'll give you a
section...
quarter to drink.
This is the only section of the ring where these plants are like this.
Uh-huh.
There are other vines touching the pool that are fine.
Okay.
So we're gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna back away from that part.
Okay.
What about down in the water where the vines were touching right there? Just right where the...
Sorry, I was writing. What?
What would you like to do down in the water? You're still not in the water.
I am not in the water.
Yeah.
And I don't want... And I really want somebody else
Yeah.
to touch... I don't want...
Did
Yes.
everybody climb down, or did you stay up?
Everybody's
Did
down,
the barn
right?
stay up, or?
No, I figured I went down with you guys.
So,
everybody
you
said they
three
were going
are
down.
in the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like very like angrily like shaking my paws off before I like put them back in the water. I'm gonna be grooming myself really well tonight.
Okay. So what are we doing?
I feel like we need to see what's behind the gross vines that have died.
Yeah.
Feels that's where the thing.
Yeah, and you can part them, and
Yeah.
some die, some falls,
I'll
whatever.
part the
It
vines.
looks just like any other part of the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna go up above it
Okay.
and look.
Same thing.
So there's nothing behind the wall.
There's
Like behind the
scratch at
vines?
the scratch at the earth there. There's
What earth are you scratching at?
the earthen wall behind the...
It's actually a stone wall.
It's a stone.
Yeah.
Is it like carved stone or like natural stone?
It's natural rock, so it's like a sinkhole that formed because somehow rock
Limestone.
got carved into a rough circle, and
Right. It's just a single.
so the whole pit is surrounded by a natural rock
Do
formation.
we have a diameter
Oh,
on the
okay.
sinkhole?
90 feet.
90 feet.
But there's just the one section.
What is
Can
it?
we
You said
look
it's a
for
regular
a,
shape.
uh,
What is the regular shape it is in?
Rectangular-ish.
Can we look for something like a secret door?
You can certainly look for a secret door. That's investigation.
Is it?
Or,
I can't.
I'm sorry, perception.
May I
guess
perceive?
can-
May I
yeah.
perceive?
That was kind of what I rolled for you in the first place. So
Okay.
it's a secret door, but the puzzle here is finding out how to open it.
Can I poke my head into the water and hold my cat breath and see, like, how to see where the stone meets the bottom of the
The
sinkhole?
water is
Murky.
practically opaque. It is.
What we need you guys to do is to drink all the water
Yes.
so we can see what's at the bottom.
So there's frogs and there's like plants and there's
Giant straws, everyone.
Yeah.
Um,
And so it's a circle, a rough circle, 90 feet in diameter.
Can we grab a frog and rub it on the rock? Does that do anything?
How many frogs are down there?
all of them.
Yeah, it opens.
We count the frogs.
The frog.
Duh! It's the oldest trick in the book.
Frogs in the
So
door.
the secret door is opened by exposure to poison.
And they're poison
The frogs
frogs.
are-
Half of them are.
You got a 50-50 shot. It's so bad.
Yay!
Yeah, there were quippers that were supposed to attack you, and all kinds of
Free now, right? 'Cause we're
Dun,
inside.
dun, dun.
You were supposed to like try to figure out what kind of dragon it was, but no, we're all done with that. All right, treasure.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. Otherwise, knock or similar. Yeah, needle. Okay, so
Oh my god. This wasn't
and that's how
brutal.
D&D rolls it, folks. Here's what you find
You
inside.
weren't the DM this time. Isn't that amazing?
Oh god.
Triceratops hide purse containing 55 gold,
Okay.
Huzzah!
800 silver,
So
And
80 gold.
3 blue quartz rings valued at 10 gold each.
Now, is
I'm
it
not
okay
done,
if I can
but-
just convert this to gold now, or do you want us to wait into town?
No, you can
Town.
go on.
Okay.
So it's 165
Okay,
gold.
So, real quick,
Yeah.
because magic items are priceless in 5e, that means that they can't be divvied up, right?
We'll get to that. You also find a small box made from 2 velociraptor skulls cleverly fitted together, which is worth 12 gold.
Nice.
Because, of course.
I'm trying to figure out how that works.
Don't.
They're skulls.
Don't. No.
You find a hollow dinosaur bone with... inside the box are
What's in
a wand and 2 diamonds. The diamonds will be appraised at 500 each.
Whoa!
Those are nice Revivify diamonds. We want to hold on to those. So 1.
Why? Death curse.
Death curse.
Okay.
And a wand. There is also a hollow dinosaur bone with a wax plug at one end. Inside there are 5 surprisingly high quality sling bullets
Okay.
that almost glitter in the sunlight.
How, 2 sling bolts?
5. And a nice dinosaur bone carrying case. Those are expensive on Kickstarter.
Oh yeah.
It would be Nyan starter.
And then after you guys give a middle finger to the entire encounter this had set up for you, you're welcome to climb out of the pit or fly out of the pit.
No, I'll climb this time.
Climb.
Then we level again, right?
You know, we figured out the track.
What's this leash?
You know, I'm gonna leave a trail of web out my butt for me to climb back up.
And head back up to Feral and Gondola.
Is there any, does anyone necessarily want the purse? Like, should we hold on to that?
I feel like, yeah.
Like,
As Gondolo and Feral's cut, they would like one of the diamonds.
Ooh, that is not
Well-
one share.
People on Hell want ice.
Yeah, that's not one share.
That is 2. That is roughly, by my math, 2/7 of the share.
500? No, because that's half our share. Because it's 1,000. It's like 1,800.
What's that one do?
Yeah, that wand and those bullets look mighty fine there, Miss
Yeah.
Furbolg.
We can identify them.
well, yeah, if we have 10 minutes, I can identify the one.
I would expect that if you want to take the rest of the day, because you conquered this pretty early there, Mr. Frog, you can do your cartography and do
So
the
we
identifying.
got 2 squares we can cut out.
All of the squares on the entire journey.
So
Right?
it's 2.
2.
Oh, it was only 2 because you already knew some of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a piece of cardboard there. You can slip that between the 2 maps and use the X-Acto to cut the hexes. All right, and you're casting Identify? Did you actually pick up...
I don't have identify, but
Does
one
anyone?
of the
I do.
others.
Yeah,
Did you pick up a pearl?
I do not, but I can cast it as a slotted spell.
Yeah, but the pearl is part of the reagents.
We have the gold.
Gorlando and Gondolo and Furlong, or whatever the hell their names are. I already forgot their names. They probably have a pearl, so you can use theirs.
Okay.
But you probably want to pick one up next time you're in any town.
Yeah, no, that's an oversight on my part. I'm not familiar with material components.
No, that's fine.
Casters
So
are usually-
they are +1 sling bullets.
Okay.
Does anyone have a sling?
Nope.
Can we make one?
Practically make one out of.
Yeah.
And our wand?
I think that the Triceratops purse would make a great sling.
I just use that strap.
Could we just throw it? What's the
It is a
My
wand
mage hand. Just
of
touch the
fear.
fear?
That sounds like it could be handy.
Okay, wand of fear 7 charges. It gains 1d6 +1 every day at dawn. Let's see. You may command with one charge a creature to flee or grovel, as with the command spell. DC 15. You can also spend 2 charges to do Cone of Fear, causing the wand's tip to emit a 60-foot cone of amber light. Each creature in the cone, 60-foot cone.
Cool.
Each creature in the cone
Wow.
will succeed on a wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute.
Wow.
So it doesn't actually.
That's going to be
cast-
tough to avoid your party.
Do we have?
60-foot cone.
Hey, everybody, look what I got!
Do we have whatchamacallits? Templates for that?
A 60-foot cone template? Jesus, that is a big cone.
We have them someplace.
Because
We got 50.
Did you cut those out? Did that come out okay?
I think it. So the one came up a little rough, but
That's alright.
so how much is it? How much would it be worth to Square? Do you think? To, like we have.
Did
2
you
more-
pull the hex with it on as well? The needles thing?
Yeah.
That's the X was here. It's just I wrote down here.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you want to wipe it off now that?
No, I think I'm gonna leave it there because we
Okay.
know that's Needle's boat because
Okay.
the map. It's not exposed to say what it is.
Do the wand and the sling bolts have a value? So if we're doing the shares, or would you just know that one of the diamonds will be a share? Or
They
2
are
shares?
what? Yeah. So you can tell that based on the general value of magic items and stuff that you're getting a fine deal. It's
Okay.
not. It's not
Okay.
unfair that they're going to cut one. They're going to take one
Okay.
of the diamonds as
Yeah, I
their
wasn't
share.
sure what the value was on the magic items. And the lovely Triceratops skin purse.
Do they intend to sell it? I'd ask them the diamond.
Yep.
Because I would give them. Well, should we give them gold and keep the diamond? Because I mean we can't remove that.
Do you guys have
That's-
500 gold
That was my concern.
Not yet.
in coin?
No.
I doubt you have that much yet.
Well,
Getting close.
not quite.
Once we sell our diamond, we will.
Yeah.
So we are here.
So, again, much partying and rejoicing. They seem ecstatic. They are happy to continue on as your guides,
Well, I
but they are
feel like
also
we
just
need
as
to
happy
have
to head back to Port Nyanzadu. So, what do you guys want to do?
So I feel. Do you guys want to explore anywhere else here?
Seems a shame to come all this way only to.
Well,
Cut our losses, sell everything, recap up, and
I think at the very least we should
Do you
check
know
out
how many
Pearson
canoes
Island.
we can buy now?
I think getting back is a non-trivial matter. We should not take lightly.
I agree.
We're almost a month away from town.
well,
If you
we
go
catch a
by
boat.
land.
Yeah.
Well,
So we hit the settlement. That's 2 days away.
What's that?
2 days away. That's 2 more squares to the map. And then we can find out about getting transportation back from them. Let's ask the guides.
But it's a settlement, right? Not a ruin. Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
monastery, an Arakokra monastery.
We could also, while we're in the area, visit Muha.
Mwahaha.
I should really figure out what Muhaha is.
I know we're fascinated
People are
with it.
so interested in it.
That's yeah.
So
that's
I would
pretty-
vote to either go to the monastery
my
Oh, I
next
see.
character's name is
or
Ataz
just go back to Port Nianzu and then plot to get.
It is called Ataz Muhaha, which is in their language the Laughing Gorge. So it is actually called Muhaha on purpose.
Oh my god.
That's amazing. And I'm excited.
And I mean, even your guides can tell you it is a huge chasm that is crossed by an ancient crumbling bridge. In case you're interested.
Cool.
Have fun, guys.
So that's the way home.
So, where did we decide to go?
Yeah, I don't think we have yet.
Okay.
Go to the
Do you want to
settlement,
go right there, or should we start
heading back.
heading?
So
Are we going to try to catch a boat?
Yeah, where we
And just
catch
on
the
the
boat back.
off chance that
Yeah.
a boat is coming around, is that's what their plan was?
Well, it seems
Just
to
stand
be,
there and just wait for a boat?
Like,
That
since
was
there's the two
that was their plan.
settlements,
Stand there and wait for a
the
boat.
squares
Those
are.
are-
Those are ruins.
Those are ruins.
Oh.
Yeah,
There is no civilization between us and town.
the monastery is the closest.
Between us and town.
That is on
The
map.
road.
Fort?
That's a ruin.
Oh, those are ruins?
Ruins.
if you-
What's
Yeah.
the fort?
Here the
Oh, the
it's the
Fort
white.
is up
the
here.
fort is the white.
Yeah.
Sorry. My bad.
Port Castigliar, which is north of you, that is like there are people in. Wait, I'm sorry, that might not be right. No,
Yeah,
I'm thinking
it's
of.
a ruin.
Oh, look, there are ruins right near the undead breakouts.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's totally
Surprise!
Amazing.
across the rickety old bridge.
Yeah, totally. Of the Laughing Gorge. Why
You
did
right?
you do that?
Nobody did that.
I Hoffman went to one of our
So, should we go to the settlement? Maybe the Arco have a way of contacting the monastery that's in the
Well,
middle of nowhere. Nobody's mapped to it.
Well,
The settlement's only 2 squares away.
Yeah, it's 2 days there versus 5 days back to wait on the shore for a boat.
But if we get there and there's nothing there, or they
But
can
is-
help us, and it's
But is that
7
really the
days.
plan? Is that they're gonna just wait for a hope that a?
Coffee is ready, by the way.
Thank you.
Thanks, Miss Mariah.
Thanks, Doctor.
Dr. Pearl.
Dr. Mariah.
Does anyone have any input?
personally, I'd like to explore a little bit, but it's me. I'm here for the adventure.
I guess, yeah, and this is worth money too. What we're doing here is worth.
Yes, mapping is worth money.
And we're not, like, we have food, we have water, we're not running out of anything
Right.
yet.
No.
No, you guys have been unusually successful so far.
So
Thanks for rolling so well.
Beginner's luck on the expedition.
I say we head towards the settlement, explore around there.
Out of what 17 rolls,
Or
I
you
got
wanna
you
go up?
one random encounter. Like,
You want to cut this whole thing out, don't you, Ron?
No. Here's the question to you, Matthew. The Kirsabal, if we explore there, it covers 3 hexes.
It's on the it's
Do
in
we
the top
uncover
3.
all of that?
If you
one
get in
day?
there, yeah.
Okay.
It's
cool.
in fact, you know it's an Arakocra monastery, so it's high
Okay, so
because they fly.
freaking mountain.
and then we get
Sure, let's go.
okay.
So 2
I'm
days
good.
there, really, and then get a whole bunch of.
And Gorlando and Farwell will be happy to
Okay.
help you out there if you'd like to
Plot out my
continue enlisting their services.
Yep.
However, without a direct aim of treasure involved, they're going to request the 5 gold a day rate.
Yeah, fine.
Okie dokie.
So 2 days to pierce the ball.
Hopefully.
6.
What are you recording there?
Insect repellent
Every
and
time
water,
I
which
roll,
so
you
far
guys
it's been raining enough that I've
shit
just
until
set
I
it
get
at
off
our
all
limit
kinds
of
of guys.
what we can carry. What we can carry as a party, which is 44 gallons.
It is
That's
absurd.
completely absurd.
When you say that, and there's gonna be a day where it's like 3 days without water, and we're gonna be like,
It's actually not going to rain tomorrow.
so.
The next day we'll have rain.
Okay, so I'm not gonna track that because we're gonna.
No, you don't need to keep.
So
that.
it doesn't. So we move 2 days, no issue.
Yeah, we need 3 days without.
Yeah,
water.
unfortunately, my dice rolling only works when I actually attack you guys. So coming up with things to attack you, the dice are not going to
Okay.
be
Okay.
friendly.
So. I
And
guess-
just so we are all aware of our time here, it has been 10 days since you started this adventure.
Great.
Yeah, because this is day 8, 2 days at sea, so we don't need to track insect repellent. For
Is
that.
Cinder dead yet?
Not yet. I do have that marked when that's going to happen.
She didn't pay us.
Okay, so you guys can see as you kind of edge towards the clearing this grandiose structure. Let me read it. An ancient monastery overlooks the jungle from its perch on the cliff of a tall plateau. Stone steps and rickety walkways connect the various buildings, the lowest of which is 500 feet above the ground. That is a fuck of a plateau. The main building has a circular maze-like symbol carved into its crumbling facade, although I don't know how you see that from 7,000 feet below.
We've got what's your help?
This is the read text at the beginning. How are you seeing this structure?
Yep.
Every
You can
few
fly.
minutes, bird
Yeah.
folk either land
I'm
at the monastery
gonna-
or launch themselves from its balconies to take to the sky. So basically, it's a pretty happening place. There are birds flying in and out
Flash.
constantly.
It's the bird people in Flash.
Ah, defender of the universe. Kirsball is a home of a flock of our Kokra, right? Peaceful sanctuary where heroes can rest and find safety if they can reach it.
I'm gonna turn into a giant spider and spin silk out my butt
That's gross. I'm fine.
and climb up. Because I can do 30 feet per round. I got spider climb, so I can climb up 500 feet. I mean, it's gonna take me 10 rounds, so what is that, 10 minutes?
This is so. If you would like to climb up and you are not a spider or able to fly, there are 3 ability checks that are required.
I can spend. There's my butt.
I mean, do we all need to go up? We can just buy supplies and then keep them
Toss them
aside.
down. Or just attach them to my silk and just
Well,
There you go.
I mean, really, we ought to be asking about
the Triceratops.
this-
I told you what my priorities are.
Yeah, how do we get the Triceratops up the mountain?
Zongo.
By the way, on those like wands and stuff, I need to know if you're keeping them in party loot. I'm not going to let you use them in combat because I assume party loot is like on the pack mules or whatever.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to hold that, it is to be indicated as such.
Does someone want to hold the wand of fear to be attuned to it? Are we going to sell that or use
It doesn't need attunement.
So it does command and cone of fear, not like a single use of fear.
Correct. Command in order to grovel or flee. Those because
Okay.
command has a couple options.
Got it.
That takes 1 charge and 2 charges for cone of fear.
Got it.
We just want to, but yeah, we ought to ask about the the soul
The soulmonger.
monger.
Are Aarakocra typically friendly? I mean, they're.
Yes, and you'll know Aarakocra to be
Do they look tasty?
just and sure to a cat probably.
Yeah.
Just very, very. They're very lawful. Like they have a very rigid societal
I'm just
structure.
staring at them very
They appreciate people who follow strict codes of honor.
We're still going to fit in here. Can we shake down Bolo? Let's ditch the woman who's in charge of charity. These people with this horrible curse won't pay us.
We're gonna bring a cat into
bird
into their
person.
birdhouse.
We are awful people.
Okay, so I'm going to give me her stats. You are not going to fight her.
That's a by the way.
Famous last words.
All right. You have everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
so are we climbing the monastery?
Can I carry someone?
Oh yeah, can I carry someone? Because I count for carrying capacity as 1 size larger than I am.
But not as a spider.
But you're a
Yeah, no, that does
Spider.
carry too, doesn't it?
You're a spider. Yes,
I'm a giant spider.
theoretically.
Oh, yes, I would.
But you're a spider, so I don't know what people are holding on.
You
I've
can make
got a web out my butt.
You should make a spider silk saddle.
I can. I got spider silk out my butt.
And I'm gonna go with no on the carrying that
Gotcha.
much up
Well,
while flying.
oh no, you guys are all. Well, how much does Amy? Amy, how much?
Yeah,
does
Amy's
your
got
cat
to weigh
weigh?
like 100 pounds or something.
What's your
That's not a
tobacco?
polite question to ask.
Cat's been putting on a little bit too much of the.
She ate too much raptor meat. She's got like the tummy, like she's all skinny. She's got like just a round.
She went
Oh,
all
you got
Garfield.
it,
and-
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
It's like when dogs gorge themselves, their stomach gets all.
That's
Okay.
what lions and panthers do. Like,
Amy's just like all
So what are we doing?
shadows.
I know you can fly. I know you can climb.
Alright.
What are we as a party doing?
going up.
I want to throw some dice.
Okay.
Do you guys want any help?
So I will allow certain help in certain areas. It is basically a skill challenge, although they don't call them that anymore. Each of you will need to make 3. You will need to succeed on 3 checks climbing up this thing, and I will tell you what happens if you do not succeed.
Can I?
I was gonna say, can I hang out below?
And catch us.
Yeah.
Can I
Would
hang
that
out?
be-
So that you can both fall to your deaths?
Yes.
That's fine. Okay,
Can
perfect.
I hang out above with like silk up my butt?
I think you're overestimating how tough this silk is.
It has 5 hit points, and it is fire vulnerable, and it is immune to bludgeoning stuff. It has an AC of 10. I
So
wrote
it's
it down.
immune to bludgeoning. A falling human is a bludgeon.
It is a bludgeon, yes,
Yeah.
and you spin
and
an
there's
entire
because there's
web.
like you use it, you can wrap people in it. Like they have stats for
I'm
that.
gonna have to
You
reassess
can make a-
this giant spider concept.
I asked you, and you said yes. I
So,
specifically showed you.
as you kind of go up, there are walkways and crappy stairs and stuff, but they're worn and disused because the Aarakocra don't need them. As you're going, I need athletics checks from the three of you to climb around the gaps in the walkways and stuff like that.
So,
Someone who succeeds may help a person behind them. So, who wants to go first?
Now, can I leave spider silk behind that they could hold on to give them help?
No, spider silk is sticky. That will. What does spider silk actually do? What's the combat use of it? Because that's
you can restrain people with it.
yeah. So you don't want people using that
Okay.
to try to climb places. If you want to hold them in place in case their ship is crashing, perfect use for it.
Okay.
But helping them climb up a thing, not
So if they're
really.
falling, I could try to shoot them in my butt.
Just like stick them to the side
Stop
of the
shooting
mountain.
things out of your
Who would like to go first on the athletics check? Don't forget you have Bardic Inspiration, which you're welcome to use during any of this.
Athletics is one of my expertise skills.
Go ahead.
You go first.
Yeah. So that is +5. 12.
Total?
Yes.
Wow, these are tough DCs too.
Cool.
Make a dexterity saving.
Just a dex save or acrobatics?
Which is better for you?
Well, I have +5 in acrobatics.
Go ahead and
but
make that
+3.
then. That's fine.
8.
8.
8, not enough. Okay, so you're gonna lose your footing and fall.
Sure, hit me.
Either take 3d6 bludgeoning damage or a level of exhaustion, your choice.
Well, I have to take the damage, otherwise I'm making all these checks with disadvantage.
That is true.
Alright.
So you can take 10 as the average, or 3d6 if you'd like to roll.
5 becomes 7.
Woo!
Okay.
Yay!
Still up.
Next person up.
I have a climb speed. Do I still need to make the check?
You have a climb speed? Oh, you're good then. On this particular part. What's up?
Can I use acrobatics?
Not at this section. On the
Damn it.
next one.
Alright. Then. I guess I
Can
will
I-
use Bardic Inspiration.
Can
Since
you
I'm
use it
a
on yourself? No.
cat
Nope.
and
Okay,
climbing,
then
could I sort of
You can.
Oh, we.
cat nudge him to assist?
Yeah. Can she help him?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I have to what? Roll for a 10 DC
Roll
and
to
then
a
he gets
10
advantage?
and yeah.
Okay. That's a 13.
Now
So
do it. You have advantage. And you can give.
So 12?
That will work. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that won't work. Keep going.
16?
That'll work.
And are we rolling straight on the die, or do you have something that you're adding to that? A strength?
No, I am rolling
Strength
straight
is
on
your
the die.
Okay.
I have a +0 in athletics.
Gotcha.
Alright, so I will
With
give
two
you
of
Bardic
you across.
Inspiration.
Alright, so, man, you have a climb speed. Really, it's just the two of you. Just roll a bunch of d20s for me and I'll figure it out.
Is that really what you want?
Because we got a whole bunch.
I can't read that.
This is really not.
16.
Because, like, if you
12.
fail, there's
4,
no.
4, 12, 16.
Alright, so I'm going to give you both a level of exhaustion just for the effort.
Okay.
But otherwise, you're going to make it up. Between the spider, the guy who can fly, and the climbing cat, I'm sure you can make
Yeah,
it.
skill challenges. If over half the party succeeds, then everybody succeeds. So why are we doing this?
Well, it's
They get
a
to
group
bypass it.
skill check. It's not a skill.
Right.
They don't get the group skill challenge isn't the same thing.
But they
I know. I didn't write this, man. So
They didn't think about our
That's why
body
I'm-
composition, apparently.
I can tell you that it took
Strength
1
zero
hour
to
and 10 minutes for every failed check.
So it took us 3.5 hours.
3 days.
So I'm just like scuttling around.
And as you get to the top, Aarakocra meets you with well wishes and drinks.
But not
Like,
anyway.
good job climbing. Like, oh, you really made it. I saw you struggling down there. Good job. They don't help you.
Yeah, thanks for helping.
Even a little bit.
They had you guys in their thoughts and prayers.
Okay, so the Aarakocra are plenty peaceful. They are happy to see you. They say, please stay as long as you'd like, and find respite in our high halls. We are, of course, free from danger here.
Let's just stay here. Let's just end the adventure here.
One per long.